Roxborough Hospital from today. Boku goat and crab races still on. Police issue stern warning to criminals for Easter. And in sport, e-sport program launched at Goodwood Secondary School. I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. This is the Tobago Updates News for Friday, 1st April 2022. Members of the public, particularly those residing in the east of Tobago, can now access services at the Roxborough Hospital. The hospital opened to the public today with outpatient services. Health Secretary Dr. Faith B. Israel took the Tobago Updates team, including reporter Candice Jackson, on a tour of the facility today.
So we have the Roxborough Health Facility. Before now, we've had this the primary care services. So the stuff that used to happen at the health center out the road is actually happening in here downstairs now. But as you are fully aware, this is actually a hospital facility. So from the 1st of April, we will start some of the outpatient services for the hospital. We are now at the reception area. This will be the A&E reception area. This is when we start up the accident and emergency services. By the way, that is not going to be available just yet.
The team also toured the radiology department.
And then we are here at the radiology department.
Yes, this is where imaging will be happening. So we have radiology happening here. Dr. Duke will also tell you a little bit more about exactly what kinds of imaging would be happening. But we have radiology here. If you look down on that side, you would see the sign that says primary care services. So that is where the health center services will continue happening for a while. And this way,
Yes.
Emergency room.
Dialysis services are also available at the Roxborough Hospital from today, as Medical Chief of Staff Dr. Nathaniel Dew explains.
Well, the dialysis unit currently has 6 chairs, all right, but we'll be using 5 at any point in time. And the way dialysis works is on a shift system. So each patient have to be dialyzed for about 3 to 4 hours. So therefore, in a 24-hour cycle, you can dialyze quite a bit of patients. So as the patient numbers increase, we can increase our dialysis shift system and schedule.
Dr. Duke said close to 12 patients can receive dialysis at the unit each day on a 2-shift system. He further stated that the unit is one of the most advanced in the country. Services such as emergency room and inpatient services are expected to commence in June.
Well, we're now walking into the ward area.
Okay. Welcome to the unit. All
right. Now, and as you lead me, can you give me an idea of what wards do we have in here and the capacity?
So the capacity is 21 beds. It's divided into male and female. You can handle medical, surgical. It also has pediatrics, and you have maternity, labor, and delivery.
All right. So can we get a look at some of...
Okay. So, and we have nursery as well. So I forgot about that. So here you have one maternity pod.
Okay.
All right.
So just 2 beds in here for now.
Dr. Duke said the equipment on those wards are new and have already been tested. Well, the Easter Tuesday Boku goat and crab races are still on. There was a bit of uncertainty after a press release issued by the Boku Village Council a few days ago stated that the organization will not be hosting the most anticipated event on Tobago's tourism calendar this year. It was later learned that the Easter Tuesday event is on, but it will be a scaled down, similar to the Taste of Carnival held in Trinidad in February. Representative for the Boku Mount Pleasant, Sonny Craig, discussed the event on the Tobago Updates morning show.
The goat race business is a dynamic business because we're dealing with livestock, we're dealing with a product that is not necessarily indefinite in its ability to sustain itself, meaning that we have reached a point in the process where goat owners are selling their animals because they depend on this event yearly to keep them going.
He explained that the goat race business is lucrative and jockeys and owners usually have one shot at earning, which is primarily at the races. However, due to the 2-year lockdown caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, goat owners and jockeys were at a disadvantage. Some resorted to selling their animals. Craig claimed that during the lockdown, meetings were held with the Buku Village Council and other stakeholders. He said they were considering hosting the Buku goat and crab races virtually and to compensate all participants. This was, however, on the premise that COVID-19 restrictions were still in place. The Buku Mount Pleasant area representative pointed that as discussions continued and Easter got closer, restrictions were lifted globally.
And as we got closer to this day, we realized that the world was lifting some of the restrictions on COVID. And so we were monitoring it as we came down, right? So I was meeting with representatives of the village council as we came down.
Assemblyman Craig further noted that he frequently met with members of the Buku Village Council, and last Thursday, when Prime Minister Dr. Rowley hinted that the country will be opening up, the Village Council took a particular position.
Last week, Thursday, when the Prime Minister hinted the lifting of the restrictions, we made a decision at that time, well, the Village Council made a decision at that time that even if the restrictions were lifted, it would not be sufficient time to pull off a successful event. So they basically said respectfully that they would not be able to do it.
Mr. Craig said as the area representative, it was incumbent on him to partner with the goat owners and jockeys to host the Taste of Buku event.
So it's a Taste of Buku, and we will have most of what you're accustomed to. We're going to have events, we're going to have the crab races, the goat races, and so on. The crowd would be welcome because they are no longer these safe zones and so on. And we're going to pull it off successfully.
Craig said he respects the position of the Buku Village Council, who are the usual hosts of the event. Now on to the latest COVID-19 figures. Over the last 24 hours, 27 new cases were reported. Total active cases are now at 403. There are 16 patients in the hospital. No new deaths were reported. Total deaths are now at 258. Well, we take a break now. Coming up next, police send a stern warning to criminals for the upcoming Easter holidays. Details when we return.
Put it with American Stores. Enjoy this fantastic, amazing offer. 3 items for one low price. Put it with us at American Stores.
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Are you looking for that all-in-one shopping experience? Then look no more. Visit Lamb's Best Mart for your grocery items, fruits and vegetables, drinks, home items, stationery, gift items, hampers, shopping gift cards, toiletries, small hardware items, and much more. We provide order and pickup service, even delivery to your door. We are your friendly community supermarket. Check us out today at Lamb's Best Mart, located at 22 Daniel Trace Canby, or visit us on social media at Lamb's Best Mart.
Tobago is Easter, so join us. Call Thorns Place 745-7306 or 682-8676 and book your stay now. Rooms as low as 200 TT. Message us on WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. Just a 5-minute drive from the Scarborough Port. Tobago is Easter, so join us.
Welcome back. Police are sending a warning to criminals who might be seeking to come to Tobago for the Easter holidays to cause trouble. At a police press conference yesterday, Acting Senior Superintendent for Tobago, Junior Benjamin, warned criminals that there will be no mercy for those who want to engage in illicit activities.
We are more or less dealing with matters, and hello, you do not really want to come to Tobago to at least engage in any form of criminal activity. You will be caught, and we are sending that signal out there. You will be caught.
Acting Senior Superintendent Benjamin also indicated that they will be on the lookout for Trinidadians with outstanding arrests who might be hoping to holiday in Tobago. Meanwhile, Superintendent Rodel Kirk says the public can expect to see a heavy police presence around the island.
We have officers ready for that duty. So all officers will be present. We'll have increased DUI exercises, patrols, static patrols, roadblocks, visits to the beaches, and port and airport exercises.
He says these measures are all in an effort to ensure visitors to the island and Tobagonians can safely and peacefully enjoy their Easter vacation. 982 students wrote the secondary entrance assessment examinations yesterday in Tobago. For both parents and students, there was a collective feeling of relief now that exams are over. There's more in this report.
Anxious parents waited eagerly with balloons and treats to greet their children as the essay exams were concluded. It marked the end of a journey that will take them to another stage in their education.
Relief. It has been months and months of preparation, getting her to this point. She really focused coming down to the last, we saw the dedication. There was so much sacrifice that went into getting her to this moment.
I feel so relieved. The preparation just to get her ready for this day, it was really a lot. Given that we're parents that are fully involved with our kids in terms of following them academically.
Well, for me, during the pandemic, it was a bit of challenge between me and my son, but we have overcome the obstacle. Now that it's concluded, I'm a bit relaxed now, we're looking forward for the results.
For the children, there were mixed reviews about the exams.
It was good. I was more nervous before, but when I sat down, I got comfortable.
Good. In section 3, one of the questions was just kind of hard for me and I didn't really understand it.
It was kind of stressful, but it wasn't that difficult if you really focused and you tried.
It was stressful. It was kind of exciting too because we had a nice observator. She was very nice. Had lots of exciting things going on in the classroom.
It was easy and good.
Now that the exams are over, rest, relaxation, and a bit of fun is on the minds of the students.
Good, I could play my game, Free Fire.
I feel great and now I could get a break.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. Relax.
Great. I feel happy and excited.
Well, I'm having fun now. I'm going in to watch a movie with my friends. And then maybe if I have extra time, I could go to a pool somewhere.
Results for the essay exams will be released on July 1st. For Tobago Updates, I am Candice Jackson.
Meantime, officials at the Division of Education are satisfied that the exams were conducted smoothly. Secretary for the division, Zarisha Hackett, along with School Supervisor 3, Sherry-Ann Rollox Hackett, and Dr. Dane Joseph, visited the Palatuve and Castara government schools after the exams. Secretary Hackett says she was pleased to see students appropriately masked and adhering to the protocols put in place at their respective schools. The secretary also noted that 6 students were unable to sit the exams because of COVID-19 related issues, but they will have the opportunity to write the exam on April 24th. Another student fell ill during the exam and had to be withdrawn. That student will be allowed to retake the exam. Chairman of the Tobago Business Chamber, Attorney Martin George, is pleased that Caribbean Airlines has added more flights on the domestic air bridge. In a video message sent to the members of the media, George hopes that Caribbean Airlines will pay attention to the passengers and add flights according to the demand.
There is a limitless appetite for Tobago as a vacation destination. We need to understand that Tobago represents the little piece of paradise for most Trinidadians as their vacation getaway. So therefore we need to ensure that we offer maximum access.
However, George believes that it is time a service is offered specifically for those wishing to do business between the islands. He is suggesting the use of seaplanes to service the business community.
What we need is a seaplane service operating between the ports of Scarborough and Port of Spain. So therefore in 15 minutes you could be from Scarborough into Port of Spain, get your business done, 15-minute flight, you're back in Scarborough.
George says too much time is wasted waiting on available flights with Caribbean Airlines for those wishing to conduct short business trips on either island. Well, the sport report is up next. Stay tuned.
Rest easy at American Stores. Up to 20% off. Outstanding discounts on selected Serta, Sealy, and Therapeutic mattress brands. Check us out today at American Stores, where we make quality living affordable.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Welcome to sport. The Dwight York Stadium will host the opening round of the matches in the inaugural Tiger Tanks Under-20 Men's Invitational Football Tournament on Saturday, 2nd April. 15 teams, 10 from Trinidad and 5 from Tobago, will battle for the coveted trophy. The winner of each group will play each other, home and away, to determine the tournament champion. The Tobago teams are Bethel United, Sinclair's Coaching School, Youth Stars United, FC Tobago Phoenix, and Stokelyville FC. Games will be played on weekends at available national stadia and other government-designated safe zone venues. A total of 67 matches are expected to be played over the next 12 weeks. Students at Goodwood Secondary School will benefit from an e-sport program, which is an initiative from the United States of America Embassy. The students will be exposed to careers in the tech industry over the next 3 months.
Goodwood Secondary School is the first in the Caribbean to benefit from an e-sport initiative by the U.S. Embassy. The program allows students to explore careers in technology, according to Public Relations Officer for the U.S. Embassy, Kirsten Michener.
We're forming this eSport club to teach you, the Goodwood students, about different careers associated with esports, to encourage girls in tech, to host workshops, to develop gaming skills, and to interact with professional esports athletes virtually from the United States of America.
Principal of the school, Shara Carrington James, welcomed the program, saying that even though video games often attract controversy, it is a lucrative industry and wants students to broaden their minds.
It means that there are avenues for us to develop and to grow through gamification, competitive attitude development, and all of this can be created at our school in a very safe environment.
Carrington James says the program aligns with the school's eMature initiative, which seeks to encourage students to consider careers in the field of technology. She was grateful that the U.S. Embassy chose Goodwood Secondary School for the launch of the program.
That a program such as this assists our school with the attainment of educational objectives for the students, not just of Trinidad and Tobago, but certainly at Goodwood Secondary School.
Meanwhile, Michener hopes that the eSport program will encourage more girls to consider careers in technology.
I hope and expect that the girls here today will make history themselves, and I will be there to cheer you on.
The program will last 3 months and is being offered to students free of charge. For Tobago Updates, I am Candace Jackson.
There's more news coming up after the break. Stay with us.
My4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Are you looking for that all-in-one shopping experience? Then look no more. Visit Lamb's Best Mart for your grocery items, fruits and vegetables, drinks, home items, stationery, gift items, hampers, shopping gift cards, toiletries, small hardware items, and much more. We provide order and pickup service, even delivery to your door. We are your friendly community supermarket. Check us out today at Lamb's Best Mart, located at 22 Daniel Trace Canby, or visit us on social media at Lamb's Best Mart.
Tobago is Easter, so join us. Call Thorns Place 745-7306 or 682-8676 and book your stay now. Rooms as low as 200 TT. Message us on WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. Just a 5-minute drive from the Scarborough Port. Tobago is Easter, so join us.
It's a different type of thing down there. Man, we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
Rest easy at American stores. Up to 20% off. Outstanding discounts on selected Serta, Sealy, and Therapeutic mattress brands. Check us out today at American Stores, where we make quality living affordable.
I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards to our
Welcome
top
to Tobago
story.
Update Sports. I'm your boy Marcus Daniel. Thank you.
Trinidad and looms as
remains when
the public is
nobody lives here. Oil and gas exploration continues to affect the livelihood.
Spearsides Marine
In
Tobago fishermen
When will the
Sion
Roxborough
Francis
Hospital be fully functional?
of the 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. window
Still find
at the islands
treasures like the Golden
continue
Waterfall.
to rise in Tobago.
Leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots and the Deputy Chief Secretary of the THA, Watson Duke, has begun to walk about in Trinidad as he prepares to launch the Trinidad arm of the party. A flyer on Duke's Facebook page notes that the PDP will be opening its Trinidad headquarters in Barataria on April 10th. Ahead of the event, Duke walked about Barataria on Thursday evening, meeting with the residents.
We come now, and this is what you do like. We're waiting for the CC too. We come, and we say, show me the house. That need it, and we go. So we're going to fix it, because charity begin at home. We can't leave here, we can't have a head office here. And we'll quiet down some, and place up first. Let me start here.
Duke told reporters recently that executive members of the PDP Trinidad will be announced at the appropriate time. He is also quoted as saying that his first order of business will be to prepare a team to contest seats in the Port of Spain City Corporation in the upcoming local government elections. A second autopsy on one of the LMCS divers, Kazim Ali Jr., found that he may have been alive for up to 39 hours after being sucked into a pipeline. On February 25th, 5 LMCS divers were working on a riser on berth 6 of an offshore Paria pipeline near Pointe-a-Pierre when they were sucked in. One diver, Christopher Boudra, made it out alive, but the other 4 perished. Their bodies were recovered on February 28th after they were declared dead the day before. Attorney for the Ali Jr.'s family, Gerald Ramdeen, at a press conference yesterday, revealed autopsy reports and death certificates, all indicating that he might have still been alive on February 28th.
So that the 3 documents that emanate from the authorities, the public authorities, certify that these people died, well, this individual died on the 28th of February 2022, Monday the 28th of February 2022.
The cause of death was listed as drowning and asphyxia. The bodies of Ali Jr. and his colleagues were flushed out of the pipeline. Ramdeen also presented evidence that he says confirms Paria failed to allow rescue efforts of the 4 men even after Boudram was able to crawl out of the pipeline and reported that the others were still alive. The family wants to take legal action against Paria. Meanwhile, the Commission of Inquiry into the tragedy is expected to begin in the middle of April. And on that note, we've come to the end of our Tobago Updates newscast for this evening. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, thanking you so much for tuning in and wishing you a great weekend.